All right, let's head back on out to the new zoo.
Neil Anderson joins us live this morning from Suamico. Hi, Neil.
Hey, good morning. Well, we're out here on the Northern Trail, and we have a new arrival that arrived last Friday. It's a burrowing owl, and we've been talking about owls in general, too. And, one of the things that, if you're looking at this owl right now, how would I know if it's going to go to sleep or not if you're looking at an owl? Well, here's what's interesting. Owls have 3 eyelids, okay? They've got the upper, the lower, and then they have what we call a nictating membrane. It's just a clear eyelid that comes across, and it just cleans the eye. But if an owl was just blinking, the upper eyelid would come down and go back up. But if the owl wants to go to sleep, then the lower lid will go up and it goes to sleep. So that's how we can tell if our bird is just blinking or if in fact it's looking at going to sleep. Yeah. Now, and check this out now. When you look at owls, especially like barn owls, they have that heart-shaped face, and they're more nocturnal. A lot of owls are nocturnal. These guys aren't, but they still have, you can see the face, and it's a facial disc. You see around the eyes like that? And what that is really like a radar antenna. And what it does is it gathers sound, and it takes the sound right to the ears. Now you see the beak kind of drops down lower, and that creates more of a surface area to gather additional sound waves. But here's what's interesting with owls. Depending on the type of owl that you have, owls have different shape and size ear openings. And their ears are right behind the eyes. They can be like little oval slits or round slits. And some owls, especially if you're a nocturnal owl, one ear is higher than the other. And what they use that for is with the ears, they can tell the difference from right to left on the sound traveling. So, if it's dark out, all of a sudden they hear a sound, they can tell the difference up to 30 millionth of a second if the sound is coming from the right side or the left side. So then they can zero right in. And then here's another interesting thing too, is they can also then, because if you got one ear that's higher than the other ear, that gives you the ability to all of a sudden one sound is going to be louder than the other. That'll tell you if the sound now is either below you or above you. So it's real interesting with just the ear, with the ears with these owls and everything, and how they're adapted to living in a nocturnal world, and how they can just zero in without, even if they don't see, they can actually hear the prey. I mean, like this little guy could hear a mouse stepping on a twig about 75 feet away.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, then he knows you're talking about him, because he could probably hear you through the glass.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, coming up the next segment, we've got our first look at a laughing kookaburra chick. Okay, there's only 6 pairs in the U.S. that are to go ahead and breed this year. Ours is one of them, and it's been successful. I haven't even seen it yet. I've seen pictures, but we're going to get a chance to see it live here at the next segment.
Very good. Thanks, Neil.
Cool.
See ya.